I'm Stephanie.
And I'm Lauren.
And welcome to the third episode of Talk Shit. Where we not only talk shit,
We talk dirty.
So, the first thing we're going to talk about is married men. Have you ever had an experience with married men? Married men? Like Robin and his merry men. A married man. Like, did he ever come up to you and, like, try to macatate, be like, oh, I'm married, you know, don't have to worry about me. And then he's like, so, what are you doing Friday night?
No.
Never?
No, I know. I guess all the men I'm around are behaved. All the married men. Never had one.
Really?
Yeah. It's strange.
That is strange. I might attract them for some reason.
Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, they don't even know that I'm like, whatever, a swinger. But I'll be sitting at a bar and I'll be like, what's up? And you can see obviously the ring on his finger. And he's like, so, and you can see mine. And then he tries to buy me a drink. Okay, I'll get a drink. Maybe she's trying to be nice. And then, so you want to go out sometime? Oh, is that behind your wife's back? Or is she coming along too? In that case, let's make it a party. I'll bring my husband and his friends. Like, what's the deal with you? I don't know.
They could be married without a wedding band on, because I do have a lot of men, come up to me, but...
At least he's smart enough to take it off.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think I'm going to say? You got the wedding ring on your hand. Would you like to go out for a drink sometime? I thought we were having a drink right now. Cheers.
Yeah, I don't know. Mine were clever if they were married.
Yeah. Actually, there was one instance where I don't even know if he was married. I think that he was, but this is kind of freaky. I'm kind of busting myself. But I went to a party for a friend of mine who worked at like a hospital or something. She was having like a winter, thing at this bar and whatever, and we each got a free pass to get a free drink. So I go up to the bar and I'm like, I've never been to a bar before. I'm 18 years old. I go and I'm like, I'd like, they ordered Midori sours. I'm like, I'll have a Midori sour as well. So the bartender makes the drink. She passes it to me. I'm sipping on it. I look to my left. 1 year ago. That's all it was. Not my head soccer coach, but my sub coach sits down next to me. And I'm like, oh crap, I'm screwed. He's going to know I'm not 21 and I'm drinking an alcoholic beverage. I'm caught. I'm going to get it taken away. I didn't even get one sip yet. It's all done. And he's like, he sits down. He's like, hey. I'm like, hi. The bartender's like, sir, would you like a drink? He's like, I'll have what she's having. And I'm like, oh my God. I go to school with your daughter. Well, I did. I graduated at that time. But I just found it very odd. And I believe he was married. I don't know for a fact, because I didn't really look at the wedding ring. I kind of like looked away at my friends and I'm like, save me. Oh, save me, please, save me. So, I don't know.
That's funny, actually.
Yeah.
I've never had anyone that I knew for sure was married, but yeah, definitely get those men that are just like, oh, what's up? I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm really not interested.
Then you run to the ladies' room. Straight to the ladies' room.
Women's salvation.
Yeah, women's salvation. You know what else is a woman's salvation? The term, I'm sorry, honey, I have a headache. I'm sorry for all you women out there. They're going to be pissed off at me for this. But that is absolute bullshit. Okay? Do you know why it's absolute bullshit?
Because they don't really have a headache.
Well, that too. But let's say, for a hypothetical situation, that they actually do have a headache. Do you know why?
Do I know why they have a headache?
No, do you?
Oh. I'm like, no, it could be many reasons why.
Do you know why having the statement, I have a headache, is absolute bullshit?
Because for me, when I have sex, it relieves any pain I'm having. Like if I have a cold or a headache or anything like that, The sex completely takes away the pain.
You know why? Because the blood that's pumping in your head goes down to your vagina. So it's like using an aspirin. You're taking the blood away from your head. You're thinning the blood. And if you do it for long enough, it's a headache cure. Yeah. So, from now on, which I know everyone that's listening to the show will know exactly what I'm saying, but next time a guy asks you for sex and you really don't want to, either A, tell him the truth and say, honey, I'll do it tomorrow, or you say, I'm really nauseous. Like, I had something bad to eat, because if you're jiggling stuff around in your stomach, that's not good.
Right.
But a headache, that's a horrible excuse.
Yes.
Who taught you that?
Yes. I sometimes use I'm too tired. That's another. I'm just, not tonight. Maybe tomorrow.
I just plain out say, honey, I'm really not in the mood, but tomorrow you can come on my face. That usually works.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
You know what else is crazy?
Men.
Always men. Men are always crazy. Women are crazy too, but in a totally different way.
Yes.
Have you ever had a guy come up to you and say, oh, don't worry, I'm not a stalker, I'm not crazy, I'm not a rapist?
No, not in those three definitions, but I did have one say, oh don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you. He was kind of freaky.
Well, what happened?
I was walking down the road, meeting up with my friend. We were meeting halfway. And I start walking, and this truck starts slowing down. I'm thinking, oh great, and it was one of those old beat up trucks that you see in movies how some scruffy guy comes out.
At least they're walking a van with no windows in the back.
Yeah.
Those are they scream rapist.
Yeah, and he gets out and he's like, and I guess I gave him one of those kind of looks like, what the hell, And he's like, oh, don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you. I just dropped my tools, okay? There were no tools anywhere. Whatever. So I started walking a little faster.
What are you, throwing them out the window? What do you think, you're stupid?
So I'm like, okay, so I could see my friend. So I'm like, great. So I start, walking faster to her. And luckily, he got back in his truck and he took off. And I was like, okay. Never walking alone again. That was a little freaky.
Yeah. Okay, if you're not crazy, and you bring up one of those three, crazy, stalker, or rapist, I may not have been thinking about that before you said it. But now that you've said it, it's going on in my head and it's not leaving. Okay?
Most people don't just come out and say, oh, I'm not a rapist, I'm not crazy.
Yeah, don't worry about me, I'm not crazy.
Yeah, that's just not something...
If I said that to you, if I went up to you at a bar, let's say guy or girl, because, I'm bisexual, and I said, hi, I'm Stephanie, don't worry, I'm not crazy. What would you think?
Yeah.
Let's use some common sense here.
That's a great topic starter,
Yeah. I'm not crazy.
I'm not crazy, don't worry.
I'm not crazy.
So, yeah. You've never had anyone come up to you and say...
On multiple occasions. Awesome. Actually, I had one guy online recently. He's like, don't worry. I'm not... I forget exactly which one of them he used.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, you are. I'm not inviting you down. You don't seem very down to earth. You seem like, I want to fuck you.
Yeah.
Not going to happen.
It's just, and you just don't mention it all. Just find something out. Hi, what's your name? Whatever. Just
be down to earth. Be natural.
Don't be like
not the second sentence that comes out of your mouth. I won't stalk you. Where do you live?
Yeah, I mean.
You know what else I wanted to talk about today was orgies.
Orgies.
Have you ever had an orgy?
I've never had an orgy. No.
No? Did you have me? Does it count if you've only had sex with 1, 2... Okay, well, 2 of them were girls and 2 of them were guys. So I made the 5th person, so that is an orgy. That's 5 or more people.
Right.
But there were other people in the room that I didn't
touch.
Yeah. Does that still count?
I
if
guess.
I make the 5th person?
I guess, because there were 5 people fooling around, right?
Right.
So I guess it's considered an orgy.
Okay, so then yes, I have been in an orgy. It wasn't really the best time.
It just seems like way too many people.
Way too many people. And you know, it's kind of hard even to get like two couples, like a guy and a girl, They all like each other except for the two guys because we're not into the two guy thing. I'm not saying anything bad against gay people, but I don't want to say it. Yeah. So it's hard enough to find two couples that don't mind to do it, let alone a group of people. So you kind of like, you're in this situation and the guy's like, hey, and you're like, not you. And the girl's like, why not? And then she goes, you know, well, I would have slept with your man, but you're not sleeping with mine. And then it's like, you know,
right.
I don't care.
Yeah. So
you're not that hot. My man don't want you that bad. But yeah, you know, I think an orgy is just way too many people. It's a clusterfuck.
You need like a king size bed just to fit all the people on it, you know?
Or a hotel room with two beds.
Yeah.
Big beds.
Push them together.
It's just, I think it's way too many people. I guess it's something you need to experience once to say, hey, I was in an orgy. Were you? You know.
Right. I don't know. I've never actually been in one now. I mean, I haven't even been in threesome yet, so, you know.
Yeah, no, she's way behind me.
I'm taking baby steps
Way
here.
behind me. Ask me something that I haven't done.
Well, you know, you have years on me yet, so. Well, you are my older sister.
I am her older sister.
So.
Okay, I'll be 27 in August.
And I'm 19.
And she's 19.
So.
But I look young, right? I look young for 27. Just lie to me. It's okay.
She likes that.
I like it when you lie about my age. But only when you say I look younger. Sorry about that.
Yes.
Wouldn't be an episode of Talk Shit without some technical difficulties.
Right.
Well, we're going to get back to the orgy thing.
Yes.
Do you have an orgy story?
No, I don't. I thought I did.
You thought you did?
I thought I did, but then I remembered that an orgy consists of 5, so I was wrong.
Oh.
But, yeah, my friend,
5 or more.
5 or more, right, yeah. 5, well, 5 is enough, you know? Having more than 5 would be crazy, but, so, yeah, I thought it, you know, I didn't know it was 5, but, yeah, now I know, so. It's not really a story to tell.
So tell it anyway.
Okay.
We all want to know now. Don't we?
We
want to know.
All right, well,
the foursome, threesome story anyway.
She's a bisexual, and she was going out with a boyfriend at the time, a guy, and she really liked this one girl, and she decided, you know, she was a lesbian too, so it was a guy and 3 girls. Which that guy, you know, got 3 girls.
That's a lucky guy.
But yeah, but it was only 4 of them, so it doesn't quite consist. And one of them didn't go near the guy, so he only got 2 of them.
It's close.
But yeah, it's close.
It might consider as an orgy if you have 1 guy and 3 girls as opposed to 2 guys and 2 girls, because that's a foursome. Because you're like, the 2 guys aren't getting it on. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it could qualify as a foursome. But go on, please. Do tell.
So yeah, so. I guess they were at his house. I don't know the exact details, but it was one of them didn't find him attractive at all. One of the because it was the
one of the girls didn't find the guy attractive?
One of the girls, yeah. So it was basically just the 2 girls on the one guy, and then the 3 girls on each other. So that's basically how it played out.
See?
I wasn't there to watch.
The more people you have, the more chances you have of one of them not liking the other.
Yes.
My orgies are... Threesomes are better.
Yeah, it's easier for...
You got less confusion.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Definitely.
And more room.
And more room. Because I don't want to kick anybody when I'm getting off. Because I feel sorry for you if you get a knee or a foot or... I don't know, chin, because sometimes I like come off the bed. Kind of suck for you.
Yeah.
I'm not responsible for any bruises. Some people like that though.
Yes.
I don't like bruises.
No.
How are we doing on time? Do we have more time? Or should we close the show? Should we talk? Because I thought of one more thing to talk about. One more thing.
Okay, one more thing.
This happened to me a long, long time ago. But in case this is happening to you, I just need to get it out, you know? When you have sex with a friend of yours, not her herself, but her booty call, not her boyfriend, not her husband, but her booty call.
Right.
And she gets mad. What, you can't share?
Yeah.
You can't share the
It's
sex?
not your husband, you know?
He doesn't want you in a relationship. He's gonna have sex with you, no matter if I have sex with him or not.
Right.
Okay? You know, if he had his way, he'd probably have have sex with the two of us, you, whoever it is,
At the same time.
at the same time.
Right.
I don't get it. Why would you get pissed off?
I don't know.
Grow up.
I hate...
Share it.
Yeah.
Sex is healthy. Share the sex.
Right.
I share my husband. He shares me.
Yeah.
You know, we've been together for over 7 years. We haven't been married for 7 years. We've been married since September, but, I mean, after 7 years, you're like, oh, let's get married.
Yeah. Well, I haven't had sex with any of my friends, but I did have sex with someone
Not your friends.
Not my friend, but someone I knew. One of her ex booty calls or whatever. And they weren't even having sex at the time. We had sex, no big deal, you know, whatever. And she get pissed at me. She's like, "Oh, you're such a slut, blah blah blah. How could you do that? He was mine first. You're not with him anymore. You're not having sex with him. He's not yours, okay? He's not yours. Get over it. If I want to have sex with him, I'm gonna have sex. You know?
It's the classic, I don't want him, but I don't want anyone else to have him. Well, sweetheart, if you don't want anyone else to have him, maybe you should be putting out right now. Because what do you think, he's going to sit there like a lost puppy following you around? You're going to have a slew of male slaves? Yeah. You're not that special. Get over yourself.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way. Maybe in your fantasy world, in your little head, it works that way. But in real life, not so much. Not so much.
Yeah. So that was interesting.
Yeah.
That was great. Great time.
So what did you do?
I'm just like, you know what? First of all, if he wanted you, you'd be with him right now. Obviously, he doesn't want you. And you know what? First of all...
Maybe because you're psycho.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy. Where do you live?
So, yeah. I mean, she wasn't even that good looking anyway, you know? I mean,
well, you know, don't be superficial, Lauren.
You said that.
I do. Double standard.
But no, it pisses me off. You're not with him. Get over it, you know? You should be with him, but you chose not to be. Or he chose not to be. I don't know the story.
And if you're that pissed off about it, go, well, what are you going to give me? You know, I'm going to let you sleep with him. Who are you going to give me?
Right.
That I can understand. You know, a little bartering system.
Right.
But don't just flat out go, fuck it out.
Yeah. And I'm
I got dogs to do.
But, you know, you slept with him too, so, yeah. What, you know? So, yeah.
Crazy women. Yes. Crazy people. Should be the title of this episode. Crazy people.
Crazy.
Well,
yes.
Yes.
So that's it for today.
That is it for the third episode of Talk Shit. Yeah. We are so sorry, but we must leave you. We got to keep the episodes shorter. The last one was too long.
Yeah.
And we can ramble.
Yes,
Boy, can we ramble. But I'm Stephanie.
And I'm Lauren.
And until next time,
this is Talk Shit.
So talk lots of shit. And we'll see you next time. Bye. Hello. Sorry about the forgetfulness, but we have some things to say.
Yes, we would just like to say thank you for all the emails we've been getting from Jay and Danielle and many more.
The Foreigner.
The Foreigner,
we
yes.
forget your name. We're sorry.
We're sorry. But we'd like to say thank you for emailing us, and we'd like more emails from different people. You know, give us some ideas. If you have a suggestion that we could talk about, we'd be more than happy to talk about it. You know, we're very grateful for all the fans we have, and you can reach us at talkshitpodcast@yahoo.com.
That's right. So until next time, we won't forget you.
Photography.
Video.
Productions.
Black Stripe.
I stole some of her wine, but when we're done, we're gonna get a margarita.